drama.
Close your mouth. Stay in your lane. That's what you need to do.
I'm possessive and jealous and crazy because he's a cheater.
The resolution. You were not being truthful. It's all today on Trisha. This woman was shocked to find out her husband got another woman pregnant.
I'm a definition of a fool in love.
She's found dozens of dirty text messages meant for other women.
I want to do this to you. I want to do this with you. I want somebody else to be with us.
And you won't believe his explanation.
I'll admit sometimes I'm texting people, but I'm basically asleep.
Sleep texting? The hidden camera video that will blow you away. This woman is positive that her husband is being unfaithful.
Why wouldn't you lie about cheating on me when you have lied about cheating on me?
Her grown children are on his side.
I've seen her hang on to his legs and him drag her down the stairs.
Because he's leaving to go somebody else.
She's trying to leave.
But she has a good reason not to trust him. You cheated on Brenda 2 weeks after you got married, correct?
Yeah.
Today, we've pulled out all of the stops to uncover the truth.
Maybe if you closed your mouth sometime,
No, you know.
maybe we wouldn't have that problem.
You're a cheater. Wait.
Today on Trisha. Please welcome Deborah. 10 years ago, she married this man, Octavius. They have 2 children together, and he's raising her other 6. But Deborah says he's no Prince Charming. You see, a few years ago, Octavius cheated and had a baby with another woman. Despite this unthinkable betrayal, Deborah stayed. But now she suspects he's back to his old tricks. She says Octavius hides his phone, he stays out for days, and even sent other women explicit messages. And get this, he claims he was, this is a new one on me, sleep texting. Deborah, what was this message he was sleep texting?
So you gonna let me know? The female sent it to me. She sent the message to me on Facebook.
And he said
And
he was
she told-
sleep texting?
Yeah, and when I asked him, when I confronted him about it, he said, oh, I was sleep texting, man. I was sleep texting.
Now, there have been other messages that you've picked up from his
Yes.
phone. What sort of things?
One time he was asleep on the couch, so I kind of like, his phone went off, so I kind of eased and grabbed it. And I went in the kitchen and I opened it up, and it was like, can you go for a ride?
And what was his excuse for that? Not sleep texting again?
Exactly. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was. How you gonna not know who it is?
But you know for a fact that he's cheated on you before. Some sheriff arriving with a
Yes.
court order or something.
This woman that I know, she had a baby by him, obvious, because I was at home and the sheriffs came to the door to deliver the papers. I was scared. I didn't even want to open the door, but they said it was for him. So
you opened the door?
Yeah, and they said, well, I could sign because I was his wife, so I signed for it. And I opened it up, and it was a DNA test.
What did the DNA test say? That he is the dad?
He is the father.
So while you've been married, he's got a child with this other woman?
I'm a definition of a fool in love. 10 years is a long time.
It's a long time. Now, on Facebook, have you seen anything on Facebook?
I'm friends with the same woman that he friends with on Facebook.
Yeah.
And she contacted me and she said that he been sending her messages. So I said, well, give me the proof. Can you copy and paste them to my inbox? So she did.
And what kind of stuff is saying?
It's a lot. I want to do this to you. I want to do this with you. I want somebody else to be with us.
So you've got all of this evidence. What are you going to do if the lie detector comes back and says, you're right?
I already told him. It's done. It's a wrap. I already told him. He's going to be at the mission with his clothes because he's not going to be in my house. I'm your wife and the mother of your kids.
And this is wearing you down.
I'm done.
All right, well, we've heard Deborah's side, and before we meet Octavius, let's hear how he describes his ordeal.
My wife Deborah and I have been married for 10 years, and she's constantly accusing me of cheating. I can't go anywhere without her accusations. She accuses me of sending racy text messages to other women, but that's not true. I sent those messages to her, Can a man say something sexy to his wife? Some woman on Facebook told her I tried to hook up for sex. That never happened. I'll admit sometimes I'm texting people, but I'm basically asleep. Sometimes I leave the house with a bag of clothes and a toothbrush because I never know how long I'll be hanging out. That doesn't mean I'm cheating. Deborah and I went through a rough patch a couple of years ago, and I made a terrible mistake and had a baby by another woman. But we put that behind us, and Deborah decided to stay in the marriage with me. When I pass this lie detector test and prove that I haven't been cheating on my wife, I pray that she can put this past us so that we can move on with our lives.
Octavius, come on out. Let's meet him.
It's always like that with you. It's always like that with you. You always accusing me of cheating. For what?
Shut up.
For what? I go to the store. I go to work. I go. If I go anywhere, I gotta be cheating. That's what you on.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
I talk too much, but I'm always cheating.
Wait, shut up.
I talk too much, but I'm always cheating.
You talk too damn much.
Right. If you would learn how to talk to me, period. If you would learn how to talk to me, period, we wouldn't have this problem.
That's shut up.
All right.
So, tell me about this sleep texting.
Okay, it wasn't really sleep texting. She believed what she wanted to believe.
That's what you told me, though.
Okay,
You told me it
she
was
see
sleep texting.
things.
That's
She
what
see
you told me.
things in different ways than
So-
how it really is. Because all she want is she expect for me to be cheating. She expect for me to
I don't
always
expect
do
you
this.
nothing. You
yes, you
is.
do.
You is.
always expecting me to
Wait,
cheat.
shut up. You
if I
You
walk down the
is.
street right
Always
now,
cheating.
if I say I'm finna go to the store, the first thing you gonna say, what woman you
I'm
going to meet?
guaranteeing you gonna
What
be
woman
getting
you
up in
going
the
to
car
meet?
with a woman when you go to the damn
I'm gonna get in the car with a
You ain't
woman.
gonna come back?
What proof you got
You
of
ain't
that?
come back?
What proof you got of
Hey,
that?
just a
What
minute.
proof you got of that? I'll come back. What text message?
Hold on. Yeah.
The text message, the one that I sent when
Which
she asked
one?
you for a ride.
Your
You
page,
know
your
what
business.
Octavius, let me
Right,
ask
right.
Octavius about this other child you have.
All right, this how that go down.
Yeah.
No, don't go down nothing.
We had a rough
Hey,
patch.
let's-
We
yeah.
had a rough patch in our relationship.
Yeah.
And we was like really taking a turn for the worse. I wound up going out. You know,
Yeah.
and I offer her, like, man, why don't you come go out with me? Maybe
Yeah.
we just need a fresh breath of air.
yeah,
We can
okay.
get up out of here, you know, chill.
wouldn't do it.
No, I don't want to go.
Stop
I'm going to stay
lying.
at home. I need to be at home.
Stop
I want to
lying.
be at the crib.
Yeah.
All right, so I go out anyway.
Yeah.
You know, we do casually, we drinking, having fun. One thing led to another. Stuff happened. But
Right.
No,
all
but
right,
so
this how it all go down.
you were
This how it all
you
go
were in a
down.
rough
She
patch.
really would not know half of the stuff that she know if I hadn't have told her.
No, because some of the stuff I found out on my
When you
own.
got
No.
married,
You don't
how
want
old
me to
were
start
you?
naming names.
I was
Wait.
18.
18. How old were you?
28.
28. So you didn't have much of a teenage life, really. You were
No, I mean, I kind of jumped straight in.
Yeah,
I
it took on
started
a
taking
lot of-
care of the kids. I started helping her. I mean, she was
no
working.
appreciation.
When it first kicked off, yeah, she
But
was
now-
cool. We was cool. And I kind of dipped out a little bit after
Yeah.
the
But you're saying,
arguing and
but
the back and forth.
now, do you feel appreciated?
No.
Do you feel
I mean,
wanted,
no.
needed,
No,
loved?
if I'm gonna come home every day, I had to listen to, oh, you doing this, you doing that. Hold on, man. Look, I'm paying bills. I'm paying rent.
You might as
When
well
you
do
want
it. You
something,
might as well
when
do
you
it.
want
I
something,
don't
when
care.
these kids
You
need
know what?
something, it
Let
come
me
out
tell
my
you something.
pocket.
Yeah, let me
It come
tell you
off me
something.
to give y'all what y'all need. So
tell you
if I go to work
Let me
and I
tell
want to
you
come
something.
home,
I am your
if I
wife
go to
and
work
I'm
and
your
I want to
mother
come
of your
home,
kids,
first
you
of
will
all,
respect
you're
me.
gonna be my wife.
You
You're
will
gonna act
respect
like
me.
my wife.
You will
I respect you,
respect me.
and no matter who
You
I
will
talk
respect
to,
me.
no
You
matter
will
what woman I
respect
talk
me.
to,
You
no matter
will
what go
respect me. I
on,
know that.
if you think
I
I'm
know
talking about I
that.
have
You will
female friends,
respect me.
period.
Okay,
And
you
I
will.
make them respect you no matter
You
what.
need your female friends.
I make
should be the only
anybody I
female
have any
friend that you
association
got.
with,
Do I got
they have to
female
respect
friends?
you no
Do
matter
I got any
what.
male friends?
No, you can't. If you had them, you had them. It is what it is at the end of the day.
Do you want these lie detector test
Yep.
results? Do you want them?
Yep.
You do? Okay. Now, I don't know what's in this, but in my experience, the guys who have some chance of getting their relationship back on track are guys who, before I read out these results, say, okay, I might have slipped up here and there. And so I feel, because it sounds like you're a good guy and you work really hard and you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel loved. Is there anything you want to admit to before I read this?
I mean, you read what you read.
Yeah?
It's simple, man. You keep accusing me of it.
Shut up.
You might as well do it, right?
If I'm gonna be out to defend myself, do it. I mean,
You
I'm
might as
not
well
saying
do
I
it.
have, but I'm just saying, period.
Yeah,
like,
you might as well.
Bye, bye, baby, bye, bye.
Right, you ain't going
Bye,
nowhere,
bye, baby,
man.
bye. Okay.
She'll come back.
You
She'll
ain't
get
going
it.
nowhere.
Thank you.
Where's she
All right.
going? Her
Thank
man take care of her.
Octavius, we asked, when you tell Deborah you are hanging out with friends, are you really with other women having sexual contact? You said no. The lie detector determined. Up next, when you don't come home at night, Are you at another woman's house having sexual contact? Come on. And later, her kids say she's pushing away a good man.
You have to give
Well,
him a
I
chance.
wanna get-
He can't earn trust if you don't let him. Bob can't even
how-
have a friend. He don't even
What?
have a friend.
But she has a good reason not to trust him. You cheated on Brenda 2 weeks after you got married, correct?
Yeah.
Lovers' lies and ugly truths.
I knew he was lying.
Today on Trisha.
My wife Deborah and I have been married for 10 years and she's constantly accusing me of cheating. She accuses me of sending racy text messages to other women. Some woman on Facebook told her I tried to hook up for sex. That never happened. When I pass this lie detector test and prove that I haven't been cheating on my wife, I pray that she can put this past us so that we can move on with our lives.
You know for a fact that he's cheated on you before.
This woman that I know, she had a baby with him.
So while you've been married, he's got a child with this other woman.
I'm a definition of a fool and a 10 years is a long time.
It's a long time.
Shut up.
It's always like that with you.
Shut up.
It's always like that
Shut
with
up.
you.
Is there anything you want to admit to before I read this?
I mean, you read what you read.
Octavius, we asked, when you tell Deborah you are hanging out with friends, are you really with other women having sexual contact? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful. Just working, huh?
Okay.
Octavius, was the hello beautiful peach text message meant for another woman besides Deborah, who you were looking to have sexual intercourse with? You said no. The lie detector test determined you were being truthful.
Okay.
Octavius, we asked you, have you had sexual intercourse with any other person other than Deborah in the last 10 years, other than the 5 times she knows about? 5 times?
5 times I admitted to and told her
And
out
the
of
other
sympathy
ones
out of
that I
my
found
heart
out
because I
on
couldn't
my
keep
own.
looking in her face, lying
And
to
the
her,
other
telling
four
her
that I
that
found
I
out
loved
about
her
on
and
my
I wanted to be with her, but yet I was
And
cheating
the
on
other
her.
ones that I
I was
found
being a
out
man.
about
What
on
man
my
you know out here gonna tell you, baby, look, let me sit you down and tell you I'm cheating on you. I feel bad
One
for
that's
what I've
scared,
done,
one
and
that's
I want to
scared
keep my
that you
marriage.
leave.
But you didn't even
One
know.
that's scared that you
Can I read this?
Your
Can I
lane,
read this?
man.
Stay
So,
yours.
other than have you had sexual intercourse with any other person other than Deborah in the last 10 years, other than the 5 times she knows about? You said no. The lie detector determined you were not being truthful.
I knew it.
Come on.
I knew it.
Let's keep going.
I knew it.
When you don't come home at night, are you at another woman's house having sexual contact? You said no. The lie detector determined you were not being truthful. Octavius, were you sleep texting? Were you sleep texting when you sent a text to someone else asking them, when are we going to have sex? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful. So, now, when I do these tests, I never know what the results are until I read off the card. But I picked up some things from you about not being appreciated, about working damned hard to support 8 kids. And I just felt that when a man is put in that situation and you're being accused of it anyway,
You might as well do it.
you
I
might
mean,
as well do
this is
it.
what I deal with every day.
spend the
This
night
just
out,
like this
you
every
be
day.
with somebody.
I gotta get up at 3 o'clock in the
spend the night
morning.
out, you
I
be
gotta
with
get
somebody.
dressed. I gotta go.
You spend
If
the
I
night
spend the
out,
night
you be
out,
with
of
somebody.
course I'm
You
at
be
my
with
guy
somebody.
crib.
No,
Come on, I'm at my guy crib.
No,
The lie detector. Maybe I was just tired for that question or something. I don't know.
No, you weren't
But
tired.
that's what that is.
You weren't
Maybe I
tired.
was just tired
You
for that
weren't
question
tired.
or
You
something.
weren't tired.
I
You
don't
weren't
know.
tired.
Maybe I misunderstood what she
no,
said.
you didn't.
Don't
This is
matter.
hang on.
At the end of the day,
Octavius,
at the end of the
at the
day,
end of the day,
3 out of
nothing.
5.
We need to show you something.
We go show something.
Yeah, we're going to show you something. There's one more thing we think, Deborah, that you should see while Octavius was waiting in one of our green rooms yesterday. Now, he had no idea that the other guest in the room was actually one of our decoys and that our hidden cameras were rolling the entire time. And I did give you a chance to tell us the truth. Here's what we captured. Check this out. Coming up, the outrageous hidden camera video.
You ain't got to do nothing now. Because I'm gone.
Be gone.
I am.
Be gone.
I am.
But first, her kids say she's pushing away a good man.
You have to give
Well,
him a
I
chance.
wanna get-
He can't earn trust if you don't let him. Bob can't even
how-
have a friend. He don't even have a friend.
But she has a good reason not to trust him. You cheated on Brenda 2 weeks after you got married, correct?
Yeah.
Lovers' lies and ugly truths.
I knew he was lying.
Today on Trisha. Okay, please welcome Brenda. She and her husband Bob have been married for 4 years, but there is trouble in paradise. You see, Robert confessed to cheating on Brenda one very regrettable time. Yet Brenda fears that he never stopped cheating. In fact, Brenda is convinced that Bob recently got his own apartment just so he can sleep with other women. Bob claims he moved out because Brenda's accusations have become unbearable. Now, Brenda's daughter Bridget is here, and surprisingly, she's on Bob's side. So listen to how both Bridget and Bob describe these toxic accusations.
I've known Brenda for 20 years. 4 years ago, we finally got married. But now my wife is constantly accusing me of cheating, and I'm really sick of it.
I'm here to support my mom's husband, Bob. He's a good man, and I'm tired of my mom causing so much drama in the relationship.
I can't speak to a female without her saying, "You want to have sex with her, don't you?" 3 months ago, I got my own place because I'm tired of her yelling and screaming and her constant accusations.
It's my mother who has the insecurity issues because of her horrible past relationships.
If I go out with my friends, my wife would call me 20 million times just to check up on me. Enough already. I'm a grown man. I don't need somebody to babysit me.
I look at Bob like a father figure. If I need something, he always finds a way to get it for me.
It makes me feel good knowing that Brenda's daughter, Bridget, believes me. She knows that I would not cheat on her mother. I'll pass that lie detector test, but even when I do, Brenda still won't believe me.
If my mother doesn't stop her crazy behavior, she's gonna find herself alone forever.
Yeah. Brenda's here shaking, and we'll get to you in just a sec. I just want to tell our audience also joining us is Ben, Brenda's son. And he too believes his mother is pushing away a good man. So Brenda, this is a kind of a case of 3 against 1. Tell me, why do you think that Bob is cheating?
First off, he has lied to me so many times. Him and his buddy were going to get beer. They didn't come back. I go to his buddy's house. There's Bob and this girl that he admitted cheating on me with. There. 2 weeks after we got married, we got into an argument. He takes off, runs out of gas. I go to pick him up, not knowing that the girl was hiding in the grass on the other side of the truck.
He's in his own place now.
Yeah, he moved to his own place. He could have moved right next door to me. Instead, he moved to a town where there's nothing but sluts in this town, okay? He moved there just so that he could, it'd be easy access. If we're at his house, he'll say he's going to the store that's a block away and is gone for 2 hours.
What are you going to do if the lie detector test comes back and says you're right to have these concerns, he's been cheating the whole time?
I can't take it anymore.
Your daughter, Bridget, doesn't agree with you. She seems to think that, you know, Bob's an okay guy.
I think my daughter is hoping that Bob is going to pass this test and that him and I can be together.
So, as you know, Brenda's daughter, Bridget, thinks her mom is the one to blame. So it's time to find out why. Let's meet Bridget.
Hi, Bridget. Hi.
What do you think?
She's nuts. She really is.
Why?
If you were to be around her normally, She really does fly off the handle for no reason, like on the dime. She will flip out on Bob for no reason.
If he tries to leave, what does she do?
She will try to fight him. I've seen her hang on to his legs and him drag her down the stairs.
Trying somebody
She's
else.
trying to leave.
Of course I'm not gonna let him leave when he's going to have sex with somebody else.
She's freaking out on him. She's freaking out on him. Leave the situation. She's like, no, you ain't leaving me. You're gonna cheat on me.
So, who are you saying is creating this situation?
If she stopped accusing Bob, and gave him a chance, he could prove to her, I'm
he
here.
lies to me about
why
little
is he still
stuff.
here?
Why wouldn't he lie to me about cheating on me?
Why is he on this show? If he didn't want to be with her, he would peace out a long time ago.
He's on
A long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you're gonna take Bob's side. Like
It's not taking Bob's side.
Let's get relationship.
Let's get something clear. It is yours and Bob's relationship. You married Bob, but everybody else is paying for the consequences and dealing with your drama.
He's the one that
you
brings
can't
it,
trust
Bridget.
him.
He brings
Let me
it.
ask you
He's
something.
the one that lies to me all the time.
Let me ask
I
you
know
something.
for a
You've got
fact that
children.
before
You've got
Bob-
kids.
Yes,
what
I do.
happens when your kids go over to her house?
My daughter Summer loves Bob to death. That's her papa. He's raised her from beginning. He's always held her, does everything with her. And he tries to be there, like he wants to be there. If he didn't want to be with her, he would have left a long time ago. He really would have.
Will you even have your kids around?
Part of why he stays with me is because
Bob
of
made
your
mistakes.
daughter.
I know for 100%. I know for a fact he has not cheated on my mom in this
Then why
last
is he
year.
taking
And
an
now
hour or 2 hours? Why
He
does he take
will
2
prove it.
hours to go to the store that's
You know
a
what he
block
was doing?
away?
Let me ask about these arguments. Is this non-stop between her and Bob?
Always. And it's hard because
It's not always. We don't always
she's like,
argue.
why don't you come to my house? Why don't you want to come hang out with me? I
And
don't
what do
want
you
to go
tell
over
me?
there.
It's because you don't want to be
I
around
don't-
Bob.
Because
and now
you
you're going to
guys
sit
fight.
here and stick
You
up
guys
for
fight.
him.
You guys fight. That's not the
Bridget,
reason.
I wanted to come to your house. Me and Bob were going to come to your house, and you told me I couldn't come because you didn't want Bob there.
Yes, I will admit firsthand, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing sometimes to be around them. It
Because
is.
of the shouting,
and that
the
hurts
screaming?
Me. You don't think that hurts me to be embarrassed in my own mom? I don't want to hurt your feelings, just like I don't want to hurt your feelings now. But you asked me to come on this show, and I'm telling you, this is your problem, not everybody else's. You have to give him a chance. He can't earn trust if you don't let him. Bob can't even have a friend. He don't even have a friend.
That's not
He don't
true.
even have a friend. He can't go nowhere.
Neither can I.
Brenda, your son Ben's here. Ben, what's life like around your mom and Bob?
I don't
He's
go around
embarrassed,
my mom.
too.
I don't, because of the whole arguing. I don't be there. It's not something I can deal with.
Is it going on all the time?
Every day, it's like
We do not fight
No, they
every
do have good
day.
times.
every
They
second
do
of the
have
day,
good
Mom,
times.
you're
No, we
fighting with
do
him.
not
Yes.
fight every day, Benjamin.
It's
Okay,
not
Mom.
every day.
Can I on Easter when we colored eggs? Why weren't you and Bob talking? The whole time I was there, you and Bob didn't speak one time.
Probably because he said something stupid.
But
I mean,
that's
come
Bob.
on.
She
When we
married
got
Bob.
here
She knew
yesterday,
that's how Bob
he
was.
was making comments, sexual comments about the producer.
Really? Like what? Like what? What was he saying?
How pretty she was, and just the stupid
Is that
comments.
sexual? Is that sexual, saying someone's pretty?
She's got a nice
Do
ass.
you think that he would flirt with your daughter? No.
Yes.
Oh.
No, see, that's where you're wrong. Bob
I
has
have gotten
never-
jealous of her and Bob.
How
Really?
bad is that?
But
And
I
he's
trust
never
my
done anything.
daughter.
Yeah,
I
you
don't trust him.
But he's never
Whoa.
even made it that.
So you hang on
No,
just a minute.
he has made comments.
You think if it wasn't for your daughter holding him back, he would make a play for her too?
Yes.
Let's take a break. As you know, there are always two sides to every story.
Yeah, come out here, Bob.
Yeah, well, let's take a bit of a break, and when we come back, we will hear Bob's side of things, and we will reveal the results of the lie detector test. Stay tuned. That's where you are. Coming up, you cheated on Brenda 2 weeks after you got married, correct?
Yeah.
She will take it
Lie
so
about
seriously.
cheating on me.
Hang on,
when
just-
you have lied about cheating.
And later, the hidden camera video that could push his wife over the edge.
You ain't got to do
It is
nothing
what it
now.
is.
Because I'm gone.
Be gone.
I am.
Be gone.
I am.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
Lovers' lies and ugly truths.
I knew he was lying.
Today on Trisha.
When you love somebody so much.
Yeah, go on. Okay. All right, welcome back. Go on, Brenda. We've been talking during the commercial break.
When you love somebody so much and they hurt you, the only thing that you can think of, you know, if they can hurt you with words or whatever, the only thing that I can think of to hurt him back is to physically hurt him.
So have you physically hurt him?
Yeah, all the time.
Yes, not all the time. I do not physically hurt him all the time.
This is how this started. During the commercial break, Brenda said to me, you might want to move those flowers if Bob's going to come out here because I might just throw them at him. As you heard, Brenda's daughter, Bridget, is saying this is what happens constantly.
It's not constant.
It's not constantly arguing.
Let me say, the reason I am here is because they bring out good in each other. When it's not about them or her being jealous, they get along. That is the main fight in that house. Is Bob likes to drink beer. Bob likes to joke around. That's the type of person he is. You married him. I didn't marry him. I didn't make that choice for you.
I did marry him because he is a good person. And if he would just quit lying to me and cheating on me, we would have no issue.
Well, he's here. We brought him here to find out if he is lying and cheating on you.
You messed up Bob,
Let's hear what Bob has to say. So, Bob, come on out. Hi, Bob.
I'm the bad guy.
She's getting mad as hell. It sounds like this started because you cheated on Brenda 2 weeks after you got married, correct?
Yeah.
You did?
Why?
Why? Yeah, let's hear why.
It was a mistake. I know I shouldn't have done it, but...
Have you made other
That's
mistakes?
not the only time
No.
you did.
Has
No,
she
I
made
haven't.
mistakes
Yes,
to you?
you have, Bob.
Well, when the lie detector comes out, we'll find
when
out.
it comes out, yeah. Because I know for a fact other times you have.
So what is the relationship like with Brenda?
That's pretty rough, I can tell you
A
that.
lot of arguing?
Oh, yeah.
What percentage of the time? 5%, 10%, 20, 50, 60, 70, 80?
Probably about 50% of the time she likes to
It's shouting
It's-
around. And does she ever hit you or anything like that?
Oh, she gets physical.
The only reason I get physical, Bob, is because you have hurt me.
Hang on, just a moment. I'm going to jump in here because tomorrow I might have guests on this stage where the man is saying to the woman, the only reason I get physical with you is because you hurt me emotionally. So domestic violence is domestic violence.
That's what
Whoever's
it
doing
is.
it to whoever. Let's get that straight, okay?
She's hurt inside, so the only way she feels like she can hurt Bob back is by hitting him.
Well,
Exactly.
Is it working?
No.
No. Hello.
Damn.
Have you ever cheated on her since?
No.
No. Do you think the lie detector test, I don't know what it says, but if it comes back and says what you're saying, that you haven't cheated, do you think that Brenda will change?
I hope so.
Really?
It's got to change. Something's got to happen.
Yeah.
Well, quit lying to me and it wouldn't be so bad, Bob.
All right, now.
That's it. You always think that I'm lying to you.
Because I catch you in little stupid lies. So if you're going to lie about little stupid
Joke around
why
and she will
wouldn't you
take it
lie
so
about
seriously.
cheating on me?
Hang on,
when
just-
you have lied about cheating on me.
Listen. One way, and I've always said to my producers, one way, let's see, because we can never fully appreciate how couples are when they're on their own. So one way to do this, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, we wanted to see for ourselves just how critical things between you two have become. So while Brenda and Bob were at our offices, we had them on hidden camera. So I don't know what... I don't know. Come up here. Come up here. Stand over there. I don't know what we're going to see. We're going to find out what really goes on between these two. Let's check it out.
Just like all men, liars and cheaters.
Why do you think
Don't-
that I want
don't
to
even-
have sex with other women?
Because you do. Like seriously, if you had the opportunity, you would stick your in her.
So is your attitude gonna change?
I'm glad you're so perfect. Seriously, I don't even want to talk about this right now. I don't know how you do it. You can make me laugh and frustrate me at the same time. I'm gonna kill him. You guys keep locking me in this room. You're gonna come back in and find a dead body. Seriously, I can't do this. No.
Around on me.
They showed exactly what I was saying, but they didn't show all the stuff that Bob was saying that was making me. He's sitting there pushing my buttons.
So it's always
They
someone
didn't
else's
show
fault.
him pushing my buttons, making me get upset.
Well, how does he push your buttons?
He
just breathes in and out.
No, he doesn't just breathe in and out.
All men
just
push
like
women's
he made
buttons.
the comment about your producer.
So
I have a
what?
boyfriend. I go through it.
He knows that that's going to get to me. He just does stuff that...
So how should he be? Quiet, subservient?
He should make me feel like I'm the one that he wants and that he doesn't want anybody else like I make him feel.
That is true. That is true.
So
But she doesn't even give him a chance to try to show him.
shall we come to the lie detector test results and actually start working things out? Let's do that. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what it says on here. I'm purely the bringer of good or bad news. So, here we go. Bob, when you constantly threaten Brenda with divorce, is it because you intend on leaving her for another woman? You said no. The lie detector determined. Up next, since you moved into your apartment, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than Brenda?
Oh, my God.
You said no. And later, we need to show you something. The hidden camera video that could push his wife over the edge.
You ain't got to do nothing
It is what it
now.
is.
Because I'm gone.
Be gone.
I am.
Be gone.
I am.
Lovers' lies and ugly truths.
I knew he was lying.
Today on Trisha.
I've known Brenda for 20 years. 4 years ago, we finally got married. But now my wife is constantly accusing me of cheating, and I'm really sick of it.
I'm here to support my mom's husband, Bob. He's a good man, and I'm tired of my mom causing so much drama in the relationship.
She knows that I would not cheat on her mother.
You cheated on Brenda 2 weeks after you got married, correct?
Yeah,
Have you ever cheated on her since?
no.
No.
I've seen her hang on to his legs and him drag her
Because
down the
he's
stairs.
leaving to go somebody
She's
else.
trying to leave.
Of course I'm not going to let him leave when he's going to have
She's
sex with
freaking
somebody
out.
else.
She's freaking out
No.
on him. To leave the situation. She's like, no, you ain't leaving me. You're gonna cheat on me.
You always think that I'm lying to you.
Because I catch you in little stupid lies. So if you're going to lie about little stupid...
Joke around
why
and she will
wouldn't you
take
lie
it so
about
seriously.
cheating on me?
Shall we come to the lie detector test results and actually start working things out? Let's do that. Okay, here we go. Bob, when you constantly threaten Brenda with divorce, is it because you intend on leaving her for another woman? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful. Bob, did you intentionally move into your own apartment so you could cheat on Brenda without her knowing? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful. Bob, besides that one time, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone during your marriage to Brenda?
Yes.
You said no.
You should have.
The lie detector determined you were not being truthful.
I told you! I told
Hang on!
You already knew that! No! He said that was the only time!
Bob, so there was,
Right, okay.
there was more than one time. How many times are we talking? I haven't finished this, so anything you want to say before I continue? What, a couple of times? 3 times?
Probably a
Three,
couple.
Now you wonder why I think he's a cheater?
There was a couple times. Well, yeah, I got to admit, you know.
Bob, since you moved into your apartment, have you had sexual contact? This is since you moved into your apartment. Have you had sexual contact with anyone other than Brenda?
Oh, my God.
You said no. The lie detector determined you were not being truthful.
Tell you, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? So now you're going to say the lie detector test is wrong?
Okay, yeah, true.
You're a cheater. Just a minute. Bob, it says right there.
We can't change other people, only ourselves, sweetheart. Just have a look at just have a look here. This is you when you're angry.
Whoa. Who is that person?
It's not because I'm angry, it's because I'm hurt. I was hoping that
A guy cheats with you 2 weeks after you get married, and you hope that he'll be okay.
Yes, I did.
That's
hope
the
that he
honeymoon
would
period.
change. You know, I hope that he would change.
I don't see
So-
how I could have.
What are you gonna do? Which way do you want to go?
I'm done.
We'll be right back. Get away from me. Get away from me. No, you're a liar. You're a liar, Bob.
I don't see how I could have cheated on you for the last 3 months.
Bob, when you go to the store, you're gone for 2 hours. Since we've been together, Bob, since you moved it. And then you went, oh my God, I'm done with you.
Up next, the hidden camera video that could push his wife over the edge.
You ain't got to do
It is
nothing
what it
now.
is.
Because I'm gone.
Be gone.
I am.
Be gone.
I am.
You are the fire. Get off my stage.
Lovers' lies and ugly truths.
I knew he was lying.
Today on Trisha.
My wife Deborah and I have been married for 10 years, and she's constantly accusing me of cheating.
You know for a fact that he's cheated on you before.
This woman that I know, she had a baby by him. I'm a definition of a fool in love. 10 years is a long time. Shut up.
It's always like that with you. It's always like that with you.
Is there anything you want to admit to before I read this?
I mean, you read what you read.
Have you had sexual intercourse with any other person other than Deborah in the last 10 years? You said no, you were not being truthful. When you don't come home at night, are you at another woman's house having sexual contact? You said no, you were not being truthful. We need to show you something. Well, Octavius was waiting in one of our green rooms yesterday. Now, he had no idea that the other guest in the room was actually one of our male decoys and that our hidden cameras were rolling the entire time. And I did give you a chance to tell us the truth. Here's what we captured. Check this out.
What got you there for?
A lie detector.
You failed?
Yeah, I know I failed.
You cheated on that lie?
It's like the last 8 months. I got a little bitch that I'm really kind of sick in. I think I'm getting serious about Shorty though. That's why I've been cutting back from Shorty, because I've been giving Shorty too much time. Guess what? I got 50 more bitches that's gonna like that and just like I want to. I got 3 bitches right now. You know what I'm saying? My other bitch, she ain't gonna even see the show. So I ain't worried about her. But I'm gonna her there. I know what that like I wanna know her. It hurt if my wife leave, like she really wanna go and try to divorce me. I'm gonna be hurt, but I get over it.
Like, I was just talking to him, like,
Ain't no
I
guess
knew
what
that
happened.
was finna go down
No, you
like
didn't.
that.
No, you didn't.
Like,
I
kinda figured it after he started talking to
Octavius,
me.
I
Stay in
got,
your lane.
hey, listen, I got it worked out. I know when you're lying. It's every time you open your mouth. This is your final chance. So you've cheated on her, and I believe that you have got overly involved in someone, and you want to cut back from that because ultimately you want to have your family and be in these kids' lives. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You came here for the truth, now you know the truth. What do you want to do?
I just gave him his rings to get a shorty. 10 years is a long time, but you're just gonna keep doing it.
I don't hassle with you, but I'm not gonna go to work, come home,
I don't care what
listen
you
to that.
not gonna
If
do.
I gotta come home and listen to that,
You ain't got to do nothing
yeah,
now
I'll go be
because
with
I'm
somebody
gone.
else.
You ain't got to do
It is
nothing
what it
now
is.
because I'm gone.
Be gone.
I am.
Be gone.
I am.
He's gone. I know you'll be a good mom and teach your children otherwise. You will. I'm sorry, Roger. Okay, we'll be right back after this.
Now that everything's out in the open, okay? Everything is out in the open. And I give you credit for admitting it. And you've heard it. What is gonna happen
At the end of the day, I want my wife. The whole reason for me coming out here was for you, and I love you. I love you with my heart. I tell you every day you beautiful. You don't give up 10 years overnight. I promise I won't cheat on you no more or talk to anybody. And if we having problems, to come to you, talk to you about it before I make any rash decisions.
Lovers' lies and ugly truths.
I knew he was lying.
Today on Trisha. Oh, we learned so much on these shows. We've heard about sleep texting. Someone in our audience suggested maybe it was sleep sexing. There are all kinds of excuses, but when it comes down to it, you come here for the truth, you're gonna get it. Take care.